We have a brand new customer who is shopping with us for their very first time, and their purchase is insane. So we're gonna be looking at that later, but for now, this place is a mess. Look at all of this stuff. All of these games here need to be resurfaced. So that's my goal for the first thing to do today, is get all of these sorted because we haven't even done that yet. So that took like 35 minutes, but I got it all sorted. So we have all these here. We can run stacks of discs in our resurfacing machine in stacks of 50. So this is a stack of 50, this is a stack of 50, and then we have 2 stacks that are not quite at 50, but 3 of these stacks are at a level 2. One of the stacks is at a level 3. And this is something that we've kind of done on and off, separating them by like the severity of scratching. But doing it like this allows us to get them done quicker, because anything that goes, we used to just run everything at a level 3, it would all come out good. It was a little quicker to sort by doing that, but it took longer to run, and we're using more materials for the machine. So if we run stuff at level 2, they finish a little bit quicker, and the stuff that does need to go on level 3 will do that. But yeah, those are all sorted, and check out how many games did not need to be resurfaced. All of these, and that is why we sort them. Look who's back.
Guess who's back?
Abbey and Colton. You guys have been gone for like a month.
No, it's been like 4 days.
Well, it feels like a month to the peeps.
And we both ended up going to the same place. Even though our trip plans were not made anywhere near each other. I think I was back before you left. Or it was like, I left, or I came back like 2 days after you left or something.
Was it to HE double hockey sticks?
No.
That's right.
We both went and visited family.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Abby's working on a trade-in. She's got the Genesis over there. Got this Game Boy with... I don't know what that's from. If you guys know, let me know in the comments.
What is that?
It's a weird sticker on the back. It says Go for Broke. But it also has a Haunter sticker on the front, which is pretty cool. That was also stuck to the back. And then a few games, nothing too crazy.
He had 2 Game Gears, and he's like, I don't know if these work. And I was like, can't take them unless they've been recapped. And he's like, they have not. And I'm like, I'll pass on those. Because we have like 50 million of them that need recapped, and...
He's like, I don't know if these work. And you're like, they don't.
They don't. No, I would never say that, but...
But you were thinking it.
And then he's actually somebody that I interviewed when we were doing Bobby's round of interviews.
Over a year ago,
which is crazy. And there was like an oversized Magic card. And he's like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I gave it to him. And so he just gave this to me. It is Windows 95 for them.
Nice.
I'll see if I can play them.
Colton also has a trade going. Some PS2 games. What did you call them? I'm just kidding.
I said they were great.
Colton said a swear.
I did not say a swear.
He said basically they're poopy PS2 games.
Not what I said.
And I said, but there's Area 51. And he said, no one even plays that game. What's it, $4?
I don't like that you're putting these words into my mouth.
These words came out of your mouth.
They did not.
Yes, they did. And we also got a package in the mail. Look at this really weird special edition. I think this is a PS5 game. Comes with like this like slipcover, almost looks like a razor blade. I don't really know. And this is the bag that it was in. Town of Light, so PS4, I guess it is. If that's even the right bag, because it doesn't say Town of Light on this bag. Black label. Pretty sure this is a PS5 game. Maybe the bag doesn't go with it. But we also got some Switch games here. PS5 game at the bottom. And then also some PlayStation 4 games. This was sent in by a guy named Adam, so thank you for those. And we have one more package that came in. This other package is pretty special. Very small studio reached out to us and asked if we wanted to carry their brand new Dreamcast game. And I'm pretty sure the name of the studio is Anti-Ruins. That's what's on the paperwork. And their new game is called Fragmented Almanac. And there's something extra special about it, but I will show you guys. Here's the game. It's really dark, but there it is. Looked up some gameplay. It looks like it's kind of a point and click, like puzzle adventure type game. Looks kind of cool, but they sent us some official art to make a custom standee for the game. I showed them the one that we did for the Suikoden 1 and 2 HD remaster, and he was like, man, that looks so good. And I was like, yeah, I mean, if you have any artwork, feel free to send it. I would love to make a standee and put it right next to the games, you know, in our Sega glass case to promote the game. And so we have 20 copies of the game that we're going to be selling. Obviously, by the time this video goes live, they should be available on the website. You can just search Fragmented Almanac or just go to the Dreamcast section and scroll through. But I have not made the standee yet. I was waiting for these games to come in the mail. So I'm going to be doing that right now. So I showed this one earlier, and this is what the slipcover is looking like, but I opened it to make sure it doesn't cut, the whole thing isn't sealed, but the game inside is sealed. But it is called The Town of Light, and it's for PlayStation 4. So here it is, guys. I got the stack of games here. They're all entered. It is $30, brand new, budget title. Maybe not a budget title, I shouldn't say that. It is a fair price for a brand new Dreamcast game. So here it is. This is the artwork that they sent me. I did have to mess with the text down here a little bit because it was like, it's still printed blurry a little bit. I'm not sure why. You can read it, but it was actually a lot worse at first, and so I just redid that part. But we have the ship right there. Got a little cardboard backing, a little plastic thing to kind of hold it out. When I printed the ship, because they sent me the artwork for that separately, I printed it slightly bigger so that it would completely cover the one underneath. But yeah, there it is. So let's go put it in the cabinet and see how it looks. That barely fit in there, but since it leans back a little bit, it was perfect. Got the game, got the stacks behind, and it's available now. So here it is, guys. We have a $500 mystery box from Lucas, who said that this is his first time shopping with us, and he is a small-time video game collector. $500 right off the bat, big time. So Lucas, if this is your mystery box, I would highly recommend you skip this part of the video unless you want it spoiled. But let's read his note together. You can ignore the weird printing smear, but mystery box, $500. He says, hope you're all doing well. I'm a small video game collector and it's the first time shopping with you guys. Saw you need notes for what I'm looking for, hoping for in the box. My main goal is to hunt for retro video games. I'm not looking for Xbox games, Nintendo and PlayStation preferable. I'm also looking for quality versus quantity, but I'd take some filler just fine. Missing manuals and loose cartridges are totally fine. If you can find a good combination with good/many, would be very much appreciated. For sure, nothing Xbox. Okay, I don't think he wants Xbox, but I'm not sure yet. I'm okay with plushies and decor items, mainly games, please. Big fan of N64, GBA, GBC, Pokemon, etc. are always welcome. I'm also very pleased with any oldies such as Neo Geo, Genesis, PS1, etc. So Lucas also sent us an email and clarified that he really wants to focus on just retro games. He said specifically Nintendo 64, Game Boy stuff, PS1. So for $500, this is gonna be a pretty good box. Let's go. Since he said he's a small collector, I'm going to assume he doesn't have every first-party popular game, so we are going to be putting some of those in there. We usually try to avoid them, and I've mentioned it before, but we don't want to give people duplicates, so like sending someone Mario Kart and Smash Brothers and Mario 64 in a mystery box, while they're great games, they probably already have them. I'm going to assume he doesn't because he literally called himself a small game collector. So let's see what we're getting for him. We gotta go with Banjo-Kazooie, one of the best N64 games. And Mario Kart. Also Tony Hawk 2, one of my favorites. Love all the original Tony Hawk games. Let's go with NFL Blitz 2000 as well. I know it's a sports game, but it is a very popular arcade style one, so hopefully that's good. They didn't say no sports games. Probably need GoldenEye as well. And Shadows of the Empire. Game Boy Advance. Bam, right off the bat. Mario Pinball Land. Oh. And Donkey Kong Country 2, one of the best games ever.
Right against the left.
We'll go Mario 3,
Right in there. Should be right
Mega Man. Let's also go with one of these Jurassic Park Park Builders. This might be our first time ever putting a Pokemon game into a mystery box. But we have Fire Red. We're adding in a few PS1 games for him. Final Fantasy VIII, Bust a Move 99, which is my favorite puzzle game, and Mega Man 8. They did say missing manual was okay, and most of our PS1 games don't have manuals. And in their email, they also added NES and Super Nintendo. So we were already getting kind of close to the total, so I wanted to get them some of those before we finish up the box. So let's try to finish off the box with some Super Nintendo and NES. Man, we don't really have a ton right now, but we can at least give him Mortal Kombat 3, and how about Mario All-Stars? And then on this side, since we got Mario All-Stars, we don't need to give him Mario 1, 2, or 3, since those are included. And let's go with Life Force. I picked out Galaga already for him. And yeah, let's go Paperboy. And we'll see what this comes to. And we're adding in Pac-Man 2 to bring the total to $555 in value for a $500 box. Let's go back over what's in here. Starting with the Game Boy Advance, Jurassic Park Park Builder, Mario Pinball Land, Mega Man, Pokemon, Donkey Kong, and Mario. We have Final Fantasy VIII, Bust a Move, and Mega Man 8. Mario Kart, Shadows of the Empire, NFL Blitz 2000, GoldenEye, Banjo, and Tony Hawk. And then we have Pac-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 2, Super Mario All-Stars, and then Gradius, Paperboy, and Life Force. There's a pretty good selection of games. I know he said maybe a little filler would be okay, but I feel like this is going to be a really good box for a new collector. There's good variety in here and lots of really, really good, I'd call them AAA titles. So, Lucas, I hope you enjoy your box, and thank you for your first order. All right, guys, thanks for watching.
My forehead's so big.
No, it's not. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.